riding buddies. This week we're going to go back to Kingaroy and have a look at round 2 of the Sunshine State Motocross series held on the 20th and 21st of March. So kick back, we'll run through some results, check out what the weekend entailed, and we'll have some fun. First race for the weekend was the Mx2 Experts, and this was a tight class. Third place on 63 points was Riley Fitzpatrick. Second place on 65 points was Jackson Camilleri. And first place, also on 65 points, was Campbell O'Donnell. Absolutely came down to the wire on the last race. So I've caught up with young Cam O'Donnell, one of our local Toowoomba boys. Hey Cam, how was it out there? It looked so much fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. I struggled a bit with my starts all day.
You didn't get the best start. Not bad starts, but not the best.
No, not the best. And I was mid-pack in the first race, and I came back, but by the time I came back, those front boys were already gone. So it was just a bit of a struggle until race 3, where I pulled the whole shot, and I was out front, so I led for all the race until just the last lap, and lappers just got in the way, and it slowed me up, and Jackson just caught onto the back of me and just made the pass really easy.
Yeah, like that last one, that was an absolute cracker. Like you were flying.
It was. Yeah, I'm happy with the weekend. To come away with the overall, it's really good. I love it. Yeah.
And that's the main thing. At the end of the day, you've got the overall. So now, going out of this round, where are you sitting in the championship?
I think I might be sitting third.
Third. I've got you about third, but I haven't looked at the official results.
Yeah, because there wasn't much between first, second, and third today, so I wouldn't say that I would have caught too much. But the 4th and 5th place in the championship, I think I might have passed them today. So, yeah, just going forward and just trying to just take the best out of each round and go race by race and hopefully get up there for the championship.
Yeah, that's it. And basically, as they say, the championship's your worst round.
Exactly. Yeah. And for me, that's sand. It's just not the best. I don't ride too bad at Coolum, but it was Harvey Bay just really brought out the worst. I don't know. I just really need to work on sand for next year and just salvage some points for the rest of the year.
Sand, like growing up in Toowoomba, the Echo Valley with that
it's
clay, like it ain't nothing like sand, is it?
No, and you've really got to have that experience.
In this class and retaining the red flag in around number 3 will be the
It gets a bit more hard track.
Yeah, it goes like bitumen, that stuff.
For sure. Like if you can just look out there, she's like concrete. So
yeah, it's really hard.
Yeah, so I've just got to do a lot more sand training, and it's also fitness. Like coming from red dirt or hard pack tracks to sand, it's so much more physically demanding. So that's also a factor when you don't ride it so much, just to go out there and try and battle with those guys that ride all the time, because they know what to do and they're all over it. So that'll definitely be something to improve on for next year, and even for next round at Coolum, just to try and ride some sand. Like I know there's a bloke that at the Nango that has a sand track, and I've ridden there before and it's really good. So we might go to that before Coolum just to get some crack in, but yeah, we'll see where we go.
Yeah, cool. Thanks for that, Cam.
Yeah, no worries, John.
Second race up on the first day of competition was the Mini Lights 9 to under 12s. Peter Wolf took out third spot, but first and second spot was really, really tight, with Lachlan Allen coming in second and Lachlan Grant taking the top podium position. Race 3 on the program for the first day was the Mx2 Pros. Once again, this was so tight. Third place, Rhys Budd on 62 points. Second place, Noah Ferguson on 62 points. First place, to pull it out of the hat, Jay Wilson on 65 points. Next race up was the 65cc 7 to under 10s. This race went off. Third place, Louis Cannon. Second place, Seth Thomas. But first place, Nate Perrott was absolutely on fire. Next up was the 65cc 10 to under 12 years. Our bigger group 65s, third place was Bodie Court. Second place was Lachlan Grant. And first place was Kyle Harvey. Also this class was one of our Max's moments. Max Miller took it out with his never give up attitude. Next up was the women's and the veterans C grade combined together. Third place for the women's was Hayley Miller. Second place, Talia Drew. And first place, Taylor McCutcheon. In the veterans clubman, it was Paul Boddington for third, Clayton Graham for second, and Nathan Bernard for first.
Okay, so I've got Abby Morris here. Abby, you've just gone out, you've finished the day with the women's class and combined with the vet. How did it go with the vets?
That was rough. The second race was a bit scary coming into the first turn. Everyone came in pretty close. It was a bit of a crash that I think I started, but stayed upright.
Yeah, up there in the commentary, we're watching that women's and vets class. It's a big field. You're only little, you're so tiny, and with some of those big vets in there. But at least the vets do they're not quite as aggressive as some of the younger guys, eh?
Definitely not. And I mean, they've got families to go home to.
Got jobs to go to on Monday too, most of them, so that's a big thing as well. But how did you feel about the day? It looks as though it's been awesome.
Yeah, it's been really good. Track formed up so well. I did not expect it after all the rain they've had this week. It was good. Yeah,
we were talking about that up there earlier, and everyone's panicking about all the rain that's been coming and how it's all been going, but it's just absolutely sensational, isn't it?
Yes, it was so good. And especially, I think the rain probably helped a little bit because it didn't dry up too much till probably the last round, which was really good.
Yeah, no, it started getting a bit dusty there at the end, but it looked really good. So Thanks heaps, Abby. We'll catch you next time.
Our veteran B graders lined up. At third place, Samuel Little. Second place, Joseph Van Scheppensel. First place, Shane Seath. We also had our veteran A graders in with the B graders as well. Third place, Andrew Gifford. Second place, Ashley Urbacher. And Chris Nichols for first. Unfortunately, we weren't able to get footage of the 50cc autos 7 to under 9s. But Ethan Wolf came in with a third. Max McQuaid had an awesome second. And Chase Wilkinson took the overall win. Also too, the 50cc auto was another Maxis moment. Went to Ethan Wolf for launching it on the last tabletop every single lap. Our first class up on day 2 of competition was the Mx2 Experts. Jake McCutcheon had a third. Brock Sleater for second. And the court jester Riley Fitzpatrick took the win. The Junior Lights 2-stroke 13 to under 16 years. The screaming 1-2-5s. Third place was Jake Cannon. Second place on 95 points was Braden Platt. The overall win went to Kobe Drew with 98 points. Mx2 Clubman was a really tightly contested race as well. Third place, Keys Mortimer. Second place, Cale Hamer. And first place, Aidan Gordon. The Mx2 Clubman class was also another Maxis moment. This was taken by Ethan Shum, who crashed, fixed his bike, caught up, and then was going forward through the race. Mx2 Pro class was sensational. Most of these guys are going to be riding in the Pro MX when it starts. At third place, Jai Walker on 56 points. Second place, Rhys Budd on 56 points. But first place, Lochie Latimer was an absolute cracker for the weekend on 65 points. It is awesome to see so many Junior Lights 4-stroke riders out there with 34 bikes on the grid for this class. But third place, Jet Burgess Stevens. Second place, Jack Mather. And first place, Kobe Drew had an absolutely great race. Mx2 Clubman's 36 bikes on the line for this class. and some tight racing as well, with Daniel Ruddock taking third spot on 49 points. Second place, Sam Baker on 50 points. But Nathan Finn did run away for first place on 72 points. Another 36 riders took to the field for our mini lights 12 to under 16 years. But Braden Platt for third spot on 93 points. Second place, Kai Woods on 94 points. And the overall, Jake Cannon on 98 points. So as you can see, our mini lights 12 to under 16 is a very hotly contested class.
Okay, so Jake Cannon, you've had a big day. It's been a big series so far for you. How did the track go for you today?
I'm loving it. It's held up really good today. Lots of deep ruts, just like how I like it.
Yeah, so you came into here with the red plate for your mini lights class. You've gone away with the red plate. You must be chuffed with that.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for that. Just working on my consistency at the moment, and yeah, can't wait for Coolum.
How's the big bikes feeling for you?
Oh, I love it. It's way easier than 85.
Yeah. So you really like the big bikes instead of the mini lights?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're much easier to ride, aren't they?
Yeah, just bigger wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, a bit more power. But yeah, the big wheels get you up on top of everything, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. So you've gone out of here with the red plate on the mini lights, or the 85s. We're heading into Coolum. We saw at Harvey Bay, you really handled the sand really well at Harvey Bay. Is sand one of your things that you really enjoy?
Oh yeah, I love sand. That's what I grew up riding on at Coolum.
Yeah. Yeah, so Coolum is like basically a home track for you, isn't it?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, so you'd be absolutely pumped, ready for Coolum. Yeah, that'd be good. Okay, well, we're going to catch you at Coolum. Thank you.
Thank you.
So round 2 of the Sunshine State Motocross Series, held at Kingaroy and hosted by the South Burnett Junior Motorcycle Club, was an absolutely awesome weekend. Now we're starting to get ready to head on down to the sand of Coolum once again. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and make sure you put a like beside this, and we'll catch you all at Coolum for round 3 on the 17th and 18th of April.